Hello student. In previous video I have discussed some numericals, and in this video I will continue the numerical problem. So let's start. So in this problem, an amplifier with negative feedback has a voltage gain of 100. It is found that without feedback an input signal of 50 millivolt is required to produce a given output. Whereas with feedback the input signal must be 50 volt for the same input. Then determine the value of A, means open loop gain A and beta. So we know that the gain with feedback AF equal to VO by VS. So VO equal to AF into VS. So VO equal to AF into VS. So VO equal to 100 multiplied by 0.5. So VO equal to 100 multiplied by 0.5, because gain with feedback is 100 and input voltage is 0.5 volt. So VO equal to 100 multiplied by 0.5 equal to 50 volt. And we know that gain without feedback A is equal to VO by VI. This is, we know, VO gain without feedback A equal to VO by VI. So here output voltage VO is 50 and VI is 50 millivolt or 0.05. So A equal to 50 divided by 0.05 equal to 1000. So we know that AF equal to A divided by 1 plus A beta. This is misprint, this is 1. So AF equal to A divided by 1 plus A beta. So we, in the problem, AF equal to 100. This is AF. And A equal to 1000. So 100 equal to 1000 divided by 1 plus beta into 1000. So solving the problem, we have beta equal to 0.009, or in percentage beta equal to 0.9%. So this is the answer. So in the problem we have to find open loop gain A and beta. So this problem is solved. So let us see another problem. So student, here variation in the open loop gain is given by plus minus 10%. So dA by A equal to 10%, dA by A equal to 10%, equal to 10 divided by 100 equal to 0.1%. So dA by A means variation in open loop gain is equal to 10%, means 10% equal to 10 by 100 equal to 0.1. So similarly the variation in closed loop gain means DAF by AF equal to 0.1%, means DAF by AF, this is variation in closed loop gain, equal to 0.1% equal to 0.1 divided by 100 equal to 0.001. So we have dA by A equal to 0.1 and DAF by AF equal to 0.001. So we know that DAF by AF equal to 1 by 1 plus beta A into dA by A. This is the formula we know. So DAF by AF equal to 0.001 and dA by A equal to 0.1. So 0.001 equal to 1 by 1 plus A beta into 0.1. So beta A, solving this equation, we have to find beta A. Beta A equal to 0.1 divided by 0.001 minus 1 equal to 99. So we have beta A is equal to 99. And using the equation AF equal to A divided by 1 plus beta A, this is the most familiar equation, and we have to solve much problem on base of this equation. So AF equal to A divided by 1 plus beta A. So A equal to AF into 1 plus beta A. A equal to AF into 1 plus beta A. Here closed loop gain AF is 100 in the problem. AF equal to 100 and beta A equal to 99. We have to find. So 100 into 1 plus 99 equal to what? 10,000. So A equal to 10,000. So amount of negative feedback means beta A or beta equal to AF by A equal to 100 divided by 10,000 equal to 1 by 100 equal to 10 to the power minus 2. So this is the amount of feedback and this is the open loop gain A and this is amount of feedback. So open loop gain A equal to 10,000 and amount of negative feedback is equal to 10 to the power minus 2. So student, let us see another problem. An amplifier has a voltage gain of 1000 and F1 equal to 50 Hz, F2 equal to 200 kHz and distortion of 5% without feedback. Then find the amplifier voltage gain. F1F means lower cutoff frequency with feedback, F2F means higher cutoff frequency with feedback, and distortion when the negative feedback is applied with a feedback ratio of 0.01. So here feedback ratio beta equal to 0.01. So first we have to find the voltage gain of the amplifier with feedback. We know that AF equal to A divided by 1 plus beta A, means AF equal to A divided by 1 plus beta A. Here AF equal to 1000 divided by 1 plus 0.01 into 1000. So this is AF equal to 1000 divided by 1 plus 0.1 into 1000 equal to, we have to solve and we have find AF equal to 90.9. This is the gain with feedback. This is the first parameter. Second, we have to find F1F. We know that when negative feedback is applied, the lower cutoff frequency is decreased by factor 1 plus beta a. So f1 f equal to f1 divided by 1 plus beta a. So here lower cutoff frequency f1 equal to 50 hertz. So f1 f equal to 50 divided by 1 plus 0.01 multiplied by 1000. So it is equal to 4.5 hertz. Now second is or third parameter is higher cutoff frequency f2f. So we know that when negative feedback is applied, then higher cutoff frequency will increase by factor 1 plus beta a. So f2f equal to f2 into 1 plus beta a equal to 200 kilohertz multiplied by 1 plus 0.01 into 1000 equal to 2200 kilohertz equal to 2.2 megahertz. So this is the higher cutoff frequency. Now we know that the distortion will decrease when the negative feedback is applied. So distortion with feedback df equal to d divided by 1 plus beta a. Here distortion is 5%. So df equal to 5 divided by 1 plus 0.01 into 1000. So distortion with feedback equal to 0.45%. So these are the 4 parameters. So this problem is solved, and let us see the next problem. So in this problem, an amplifier has a mid-band gain of 125 and a bandwidth of 250 kilohertz. If 4% negative feedback is introduced, then find the new bandwidth and gain. If the bandwidth is to be restricted to 1 megahertz, then find the feedback ratio. So first we have to find bandwidth feedback. So we know that when negative feedback is introduced, then bandwidth will increase. So bandwidth with feedback equal to 1 plus beta a into bandwidth. So bandwidth with feedback equal to 1 plus a equal to 125. Here gain is 125, beta equal to 0.04 and frequency is 250 kilohertz, means 250 into 10 to the power 3. So we have the value 1.5 into 10 to the power 6 equal to 1.5 megahertz. So this is the bandwidth with feedback, which is 1.5 megahertz. Now we have to find gain with feedback, means AF equal to A divided by 1 plus A beta equal to 125 divided by 1 plus 125 into 0.04 equal to 20.83. So this is the gain with feedback. Now we have to find the value of feedback ratio beta when the bandwidth is restricted to 1 megahertz. So we know that bandwidth with feedback equal to 1 plus A beta into bandwidth. So here bandwidth is 250 kilohertz, gain, open loop gain is 125, and we have to find beta dash. So bandwidth with feedback is restricted to 1 megahertz, means 1 into 10 to the power 6 equal to 1 plus 125 into beta dash equal to 250 into 10 to the power 3. So 1 plus 125 into beta dash equal to 1 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 250 into 10 to the power 3. So solving the equation, we have find beta dash equal to 0.024 and in percentage beta dash equal to 2.4%. So this numerical is solved. In this problem, we find bandwidth with feedback, gain with feedback, and also we have to find feedback fraction beta when we have to restrict the frequency to 1 megahertz. So let us see the next problem. So student, in this problem, an amplifier has mid frequency gain of 200, means here open loop gain A is equal to 200 and a frequency response from 100 Hz to 2 kilohertz, means here lower cutoff frequency is 100 Hz to and higher cutoff frequency is 20 kilohertz. So a negative feedback network with beta equal to 0.02 is incorporated into the amplifier circuit. Then calculate the bandwidth. So here A is equal to 200, lower cutoff frequency f1 equal to 100 Hz, higher cutoff frequency f2 equal to 20 kilohertz and beta equal to 0.02. So we have to find the bandwidth after the feedback. So we know that lower cutoff frequency with feedback f1 or f1 dash equal to f1 divided by 1 plus a beta. So here f1 dash equal to 100 divided by 1 plus 200 into 0.02. So this is the lower cutoff frequency with feedback, which is 20 Hz. Now we also know that the higher cutoff frequency will increase after feedback. So f2 dash equal to f2 into 1 plus a beta. So here higher cutoff frequency is 20 kilohertz. So f2 dash equal to 20 into 1 plus 200 into 0.02 equal to 100 kilohertz. So the bandwidth with feedback equal to bandwidth higher cutoff frequency with feedback minus lower cutoff frequency with feedback. So higher cutoff frequency f2 dash equal to 100 kilohertz and f1 dash equal to 20 hertz. So bandwidth with feedback equal to 10 kilohertz minus 20 hertz is approximately equal to 100 kilohertz. So this is the bandwidth after feedback. So let us see next problem. So in this problem, an amplifier has a mid frequency of 800. Its upper and lower cutoff frequency f2 and f1 are 16 kilohertz and 40 kilohertz respectively. Determine the bandwidth of the amplifier and what will be the bandwidth after 2% of the signal output is given to negative feedback. So here we know that AF equal to A divided by 1 plus beta A. So A equal to 800. So AF equal to 800 divided by 1 plus 0.02 into 800 equal to 800 divided by 17 equal to 47. So gain with feedback is equal to 47. So bandwidth without feedback equal to f2 minus f1, means bandwidth equal to higher cutoff frequency minus lower cutoff frequency. Here f2 equal to 16 kilohertz and f1 is 40 hertz. 40 hertz, this is hertz, this is misprint. So bandwidth equal to 16,000 minus 40 equal to 15.96 kilohertz. So this is the bandwidth. Now cutoff frequencies after feedback. We know that the cutoff frequency, higher cutoff frequency will increase, means f2 equal to f2 dash equal to f2 into 1 plus a beta. equal to, we know that f2 equal to 16 kilohertz, so 16, and 1 plus a beta equal to 17. So f2 equal to 16 kilohertz into 17 equal to 272 kilohertz, and we know that lower cutoff frequency will decrease after feedback. So f1 equal to, or f1 dash equal to f1 divided by 1 plus a beta. So f1 equal to 40 hertz divided by 70 equal to 2 hertz. So bandwidth after feedback equal to 272 kilohertz minus 2 hertz equal to approximately 272 kilohertz. So students, some important numericals are discussed in these two videos. So in next video I will cover the next topic of your syllabus. So thank you and take care.